Yo, what's up? Alright, you will not ask about the previous stream, and you will be happy with this one. Alright, um, I'm just gonna set up the thumbnail. I'm gonna give, I don't know why he keeps freaking forcing it for some reason to be, the freaking tier list. God of War tier list for some reason. Crash versus Kratos debate? Marge, you mean the little fox guy? Where does he scale? Also, what do you mean the hate for Odyssey? Kratos solos Crash, yeah, like inevitably, yes. The reason why I think Kratos beats Crash is, due to hacking. I don't think Crash has any hacks. I don't believe he really has any, like, significant statements either. So, yeah.
I've nothing. Do not lose your focus. This one is deadly. On it, sir.
Oh, they found me already. Okay, you know what?
Last mistake. Charge!
Captain's hiding over there. He's been scaled to outer. Wait, how the hell is Crash scaling to... What? Wait, via what? Okay, I won't quote him being outer on your name, don't worry. But Crash is not outer, dude. By Fanboy Force, yeah, Fanboy Force, definitely. Some dimension thingy in Twin Sanity? Well, the thing with the Outerversal tier is I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to have any dimensions, due to its aspatial nature. I'm not gonna say that, dude. Well, not until you tell me what it is. Marge, pill me on it. Also, yeah, Kratos is, high outer. He's the GOAT. We neg everyone who says otherwise. So I think, therefore I am. Oh. Cogito ergo sum. I probably butchered that, but yeah. Cogito ergo sum. There we go. Is that correct? Or does that just sound Mexican? Obsessed Cogito. Yeah. Dude, I think therefore I am is a non sequitur, I'm not gonna lie. It's the most non sequitur statement I've ever heard. Why is this guy obsessed? What do you want? Why so obsessed, Holmes? Why are you so obsessed with me? Get out of here. I mean, yeah, in philosophy of the mind, sure, but if we're talking about like in general, then yes, it's non sequitur. But if you're taking it at face value, then yeah. I mean, if someone like thinks they're God, doesn't mean that they're God, right? That's what I mean by face value. But if you're talking about, philosophy of the mind, then maybe. But that's not how I interpret it when I say it's non sequitur. Uh,
Let's go. Ella.
we got philosopher warrior in 25. Yes, you do. All right, now I just gotta find the fort. Gotta find this fort. Why is he isolated himself from the city? What a bum. Alright. I think we should just go neg the leader. There's
Off we
nothing
go.
stopping us from doing that.
Yeah!
What's with people calling me Warrior P? Well, I don't know if I can say what P means on YouTube since it's not heckin' family friendly. But just know, uh, I'm just gonna say one thing.
You hear about the festival up north?
It's something EDP 445 would love to watch.
Oh, really?
Maybe we'll get a chance to go there soon. Or we could just sneak away. I doubt anyone would even notice we were gone.
I guess.
It'd be worth it, I tell you. Everyone needs to take a break now and then.
Out of my face.
What'd you just say to me? What'd you just say to me, son? Shut your bitch ass up.
Surround them! They can't escape us all! Can't run forever, scum! I see him!
Now the Athenian leader is dead. I should return to Stentor.
Holy crap. See you later, alligator. Holy crap, okay. I'm getting jumped. Who's shooting arrows? There you are. Oh my god.
Is that all you've got?
Crap.
We dine with Hades tonight.
You know, these guys are really obsessed. Get out of here.
You have no chance.
That guy in the background just... He's just watching. Don't worry, buddy, you're next.
You can't run. You've got no chance.
There's my fan. He's named Ivan. Nice bored dog whistle we got there, buddy. Mandela catalog. This, where does that even scale? I'm pretty sure it does not really scale to even Greek mythology. I also know Michael Myers does not beat Kratos. We can debate this on stream. We can debate it on stream, yeah. And by the way, mind manipulation does not work on Kratos. He's already endured it like multiple times. Also, Seba, when you prep, do you know what happens? People start taking cover. You should not be saying that much, bro. Wheezy Breeze and 3000 chuds get obsessed. That's very true. The guy who just posted the Mexi area and speech bubbles in every single one of my videos because he's so obsessed about me, Holmes. So obsessed with me. But don't worry. That's probably because I'm the only one that lets him cry on my shoulder. I mean, who else's shoulder are they going to cry on if mine wasn't there? Alright? I'm an expert in diagnosing you with braps. Because right now you're brapping on the log. Well, in my log. Indeed. You can trust me in this matter. If Kratos flipped the 9 realms, I mean, not really. No. Technically not. The reason being is because, well, first off, I'm pretty sure that the guy, Bruno, well, you could say that he's like not very, like his authority isn't very trustable, but you know, he did say that he only flipped the entrance, so he technically didn't flip the 9 realms.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Holy crap. I don't want to get involved in that. Or however the L's are taken. George Droid, next Kratos. Where do you scale him? Where do you scale him? The whole of Goi Corp is at least omniversal. You have a point, you have a point. Ingrid says, oh yeah, it definitely, yeah, his braps, I'm not gonna lie,
The watch will be vigilant.
they scale to boundless. But, you know, it just depends on how obsessed he gets, you know. The more he's obsessed, you know, the more powerful his braps, right? So, you know, if he's unbothered, you know, his braps would scale to at least, you know, I'd say, you know, I'd say they scale about maybe complex multiversal. That's all I give it. So, do you see the green gas? Right? That's not really poison. You may think that's poison, but it's not. It's actually Imperator's Braps. I've somehow taken Imperator's Braps and I've, placed them onto my sword. Okay. And that's basically what helped me win the battle. Without them, it would have been 50-50. But now that I have his Braps, I could almost win every battle.
This area will be well defended.
So, for this W that we got, we should really thank our trans sister Imperator. We should thank her. We should thank our trans sister Imperator. We should. Indeed. Also, no, I haven't watched Star Wars. It's not really my kind of media. Even though I haven't watched it. Just by looking at it, I just can tell that, it's not really my kind. For my next stream, rebunk the factual scaler. No, dude, I've already debated that guy. I've already debated the factual scaler. And he pretty much, and this was quite a while ago. This was like, I think over a year ago. Yeah, it was over a year ago when I debated him, and he basically lost the debate. Self-admittedly, he lost the debate. How would Klaus Schwab face against Kratos? Okay, so I think. Klaus Schwab needs prep time, okay? Without prep time, I'm not sure. But if he got prep time, then he could, convince Kratos to eat his bugs in order to, get his family back. And then, Kratos, he eats the bugs, right? And, the more bugs he eats, the more, the more obedient he will get. And then, as time goes on, he will eventually become a soy boy, and then he won't be, powerful enough. And that's when Klaus Schwab can, that's when Klaus Schwab can, get defense inhibitors and, high diff Kratos. That's basically what would happen. Oh, yes. That's basically what happens. Unfortunately. But yeah, without prep time, Klaus Schwab gets negged. Okay. I do debate, but the thing is that I haven't really been uploading debates. I should probably get to uploading debates. And when I upload next time, it will be more high quality. And the thing is that my debates kind of miss something, which is pretty essential, and that's scans. Every time the other opponent says something, I should put the scan on screen, the specific scan they're using, and I should do that to I should do that. So I did debate someone on Kratos versus Infinity Ultron. It was a pretty good faith debate, so I'll release that one, albeit it was a while ago, but I'll still release it. It was a pretty good debate, I'd say. It wasn't really a close debate, he lost of course, but it was, it's a nice debate to listen to. At least I enjoyed it, so I'd say I'll release that one. Oh, I'm very glad to hear that I inspired people to debate. That's very nice there. Carve your own legacy, man. Or, you know. Yeah, dude, I'm flattered to hear that. Chudhammer 40k or let's go Brandon? Ooh, good question. Good question. We should go over their best feats. Now, uh I'm not too sure about Warhammer Chudhammer 40k. But I think Emperor of Mankind might win because he's leader of the Chuds. Let's Go Brandon might be very chuddy, but what's chuddier than a group of chuds, right?
I'm sad.
See, they got a woman to fight me. They got a woman. I loved it, and at the end depends on your choices. Yeah. I actually did a pretty terrible choice last stream, and my terrible choice was to freaking kill the father because the chat was telling me to kill him. Not that it was rational, not that they were trolling, but you know, we just had in mind that yeah, this guy is talking crazy, so we should kill him. But and then like mid gameplay, I realized, oh crap, this is not gonna like go well because then I don't get the best ending, and I don't really get to progress with like I suppose the family. So I literally like went all the way back to here. Hello, Awesome is still alive. Well, this woman sucks. Okay, never mind. And I should definitely be careful. What the? Son of a... Alright. Check out the debunk you made on who? No, I do remember you. What? Okay. I think we should, I think we should start deploying, Imperators perhaps now. I overestimated our abilities. Oh my god. Okay. I was cooking at the start, but at the end I kind of fumbled because I got cocky, but let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's do that again, bro. I got cocky. That woman is Damar. She is obsessed. She's very obsessed. I think the only reason I lost is because I didn't deploy Imperator's Braps. Next time I should do that. Like throughout the fight, I didn't deploy his Braps, which was a terrible idea because it's the thing that leads us to victory. Okay, so we should use it next time. Um, I just need to find out where this mercenary is. Can I say the female slur on YouTube? Can I do that?
I should be extra careful in this area.
Only Baron awaits you now.
Do it, Gwen. Ooh. You guys are tempting me, huh? Yeah. I mean, so far it's nice gameplay. The story, not 100% sure about it, but it's probably progressing. And we're technically aiming for the best ending, so we'll see. The gameplay's pretty fine. Did Eric Williams say God of War Tales of Morpheus?
Right,
was
follows.
fake? Dude, I don't think Eric Williams said anything because, first of all, they never gave an archive link. Second of all, the things that are fake are the ones that are like not registered up on the archive that was put up since 2007. I have the archive that was put up in 2007, which, some people may ask, oh, but isn't it technically that hold on, that the game was released in 2008? Well, yeah, that would be Chains of Olympus, but the browser game was released in 2007. How do I feel if I have my old PvP? I mean, it'll be fine. My old PvP goes pretty hard. I can't even lie. So I wouldn't mind at all, bro. Go for it.
Here is stranger. Need something?
Is violence the natural state of humanity? Is there such a thing as peace? Or are there simply moments between attacks?
I prefer fighting to thinking about fighting. Get to the point.
Oh, of course. A strong leader dies and weaker, meaner leaders rise up. The commander of the nearby camp has become violent and tyrannical. He and his soldiers should learn a truth or two.
And you want me to kill all the Athenians?
That's exactly it. Will you do it?
I'll handle this.
Many thanks, mercenary.
I'll be back when everything's taken care of.
Speaking of mercenary, your old name was Jogging Mercenary, wasn't it, Seba? See, I'm a jogging mercenary. Don't you see? Get it? Anyways. Yeah, DJ Gaming is yeah, he's lost his mind. DJ Gaming is completely out of his mind. What's up, East Coast? Where would I scale Poopson? Oh shoot. Okay, so in my last video, wasn't the Soyverse, the Soyverse like 1T plus? If Poopson technically has the capability to destroy the entire Soyverse, he should technically scale to it, if not above it. But then again,
Merchant should be the one Odessa mentioned.
but then again, We have. Yeah, we have Adamant Thrimble. And Adamant Thrimble is supposed to destroy
Tell your
groups of.
friends, tell your family. The best wares Drachmi can buy. Even mercenaries like you can find something.
Odessa sent me.
Ah, of course. Sweet girl. I wish she had stopped by herself. This is for her father, I imagine? I'll take the payment and you can be on your way.
Here, take it.
Quick sales are my favorites. I hope this helps Odessa.
Whatever happened to Thrimble? What do you mean, Adamant Thrimble? Um, I mean, some people think that Adamant Thrimble is some people think Adamant Thrimble is quote, which is up to you. It's up to you, Sad.
Come on.
Are the 9 realms finite in size? Freya said
Ella.
that they share the same physical space. That doesn't make them finite, though. I don't see how that makes them finite at all.
Watch where you're going!
No, me and him did not fight. No. What?
Fight me! Your life is over!
They always
Bro, they're also using Braps. Guys, whose Braps do you think that is? I think, Dude, now I have an entire mercenary after me? Oh, shoot. That's not good news. I think they're using Korg's Braps, yeah. They're definitely using his.
Even the gods would be impressed by
The reason why I think it's Korg's Braps is because this game takes place in Greece. So they must have came to him and said, hey, we need your Braps for war, okay? And they paid him about, like, I'd say, like a few shekels, and he said, bet. And that's basically what happened. Get out of here, son. That's what I thought. That's what you get for using Korg's raps against me. Would Nojak be able to defeat Goitan? Yeah. Goitan would get nagged by, I think she'd get nagged by even a variant unknown. Also, nice going fixing your connection. Okay, my favorite God of War game. Okay, you've been asking this question for a bit. And, okay, I have no idea. Alright? All of them are good at something. Like, all of them are, they have their, like, all of them have one thing to offer. Like, okay, no, they're all good at many things. But all of them have this one thing that they're very specifically good at. So I can't really choose one. But in terms of story, I don't know either. In terms of gameplay, um, why is SoyTube not notifying you? That's because they're after us, bro. They are after us.
These men work for the leader of Megaris. Seems like Odessa's been causing some problems for them. And they're also after her father's estate.
Are the herbs and mixture okay? You did get them, didn't you?
That's what you're worried about? We were just attacked.
Surely you should be used to that by now. Random bandits litter these lands. What did that letter you were reading say?
That they were after you and only you, not me.
I can't believe it.
Looks like it deals with your father's estate. They probably want you and him both gone so they can take it.
I could have died without making a name for myself. I'd never be worth anything at all.
It's a good thing I came back in time.
I'm grateful you did.
Now what? Clearly, there's more going on here than you first told me.
I didn't think you'd be drawn into it. But now that you are, I can prove to you that I'm the victim.
Good.
Are you ready to find the whole truth of what's going on?
Always.
I knew you would. You already believe they're after me.
That
and you're
about
right.
Zortaro
I
on
want
his
to have
Kratos
proof
debunked?
in my hand saying why.
The truth
Yeah, the
always
Kratos?
comes out.
Who is this
It
guy?
will. And then I can finally
Okay,
follow in
let
the
me tell you
footsteps of
something.
Odysseus.
So long as your search for glory never ends.
Okay, after
your
this
name will
dialogue
be
ends,
remembered.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Perhaps they'll sing your name as well in the songs they write about me.
If you want to find the truth, we need a clue.
What about the note you found? From the leader of Megaris. He's planning something.
If there's proof he's after you, it would be at his home. I could check.
You would do that for me?
I'll find the proof you need.
Good. I want this whole thing to be over.
I'll be back with proof, whatever it may be.
Alright, so let me tell you something. Okay. So I don't know about these, like, WIS editors
I
that you're
should head
talking
to the
about.
leader's house to find
The
out
thing
what's
is,
going on.
if you see, like, a WIS editor talking crazy on God of War, you could request them to a debate on, like, a platform or just YouTube itself. Or you could just, like, make a whole debug on them, which I'm sure would be easy, because unless they have, like, an actual original argument, you know, that's when I, you know, go out of my way to actually refute those arguments, right? But if it's like arguments that we've already heard before, if it's arguments that are like, okay, we've already seen this, then yeah, I don't really see the point. Collector Jack or Spadeson? Dude. Dude, Spadeson sucks. Spadeson is Discord Cole. I'm glad it's not that force anymore. So, I suppose the muscular chud collector. Spadeson is a God of War NPC victim, true. He's probably Aphrodite's friend.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Will you debunk the Eternal Editor channel? And yeah, it has nothing but mindless stuff. The reason why is because he's just putting the premises on top of the video, and all he does is just say this would prove this specific premise, but it does not. Because yet again, he also like admits that it's not, you know, a single interpretation, and yet again I could like make my own arguments for the other interpretations. So I don't see why he just like sort of presents it like it's an axiomatic thing that this would, you know, completely destroy God of War. It does not. He's just misinterpreting it to like the lowest point, without considering, you know, any other forms of scaling, right? DJ Gaming is completely mind broken. You know, if he continues, I might debunk Doom. But you know, I kind of, you know, I've met some people who, you know, they're pretty chill, and they also scale Doom. That's the only thing that's stopping me from doing that. But other than that,
Going down! He's in my sight! Victory! Losing them!
his argument about the domain of death was very lazy. Yeah, it was. Is this guy stupid, bro? Whatever. Did I just stab him in the ballsack?
Guess I better take a look.
He's still smarter than VGA? Yeah. Dude, I think if VGA was a soldier, he would he'd just sit back and try to debate him. Yeah, let me tell you why you actually scale to wall level and why I scale to outer versal.
I need to be careful. This place is heavily
So,
guarded.
you know, the reason why is because, you know, your father, you know, the author, he basically said that, you know, you don't scale there. So, you know, I'd win. So, you know, I win this fight. He'd literally say something like that. You debunked the Doom cosmology video? You did? How would you debunk it? Like, was there like specific argument or?
One of Odessa's suitors died mysteriously, shortly after meeting her. This letter mentions Odessa's estate, and how crucial it is that they get it. By any means necessary.
Is its high quality so high? You're. Oh crap. Wait, is it really that ass? Because on my screen, hold on, let me check OBS. On OBS it looks fine, I'm not sure about the input on YouTube. Oh wait, it is high quality? I put it on 720p. I think you can turn down the stream's quality. Just go into like the video settings and just turn it down to like 480p. I think that would work. I think you can do that. Just do that and you should be fine.
The leader of Megaris tried arranging a marriage for Odessa. Sounds like an easy way to get her father's estate. This letter claims that Odessa hired other mercenaries. I wonder why.
I think it comes from an art book. I'm pretty sure it comes from there.
think I have enough to go on. I should return to Odessa.
What do you want, son? Alright, you know what? Not yet. Is that from the novels? Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I'm mixing up the scans, but I'm pretty sure, like the one where the author, no, where the artist says the underworld is meant to look immeasurable. I mean, infinite. It was something along the lines of that, but
Ella,
I'm pretty sure it was from an art book because novels, the God of War 2 novel, the God of War novel, they don't have any of the game art, unless I'm mixing up the scans that you're trying to refer to here, which I think I might be because I see like two people talking about like novels in the chat. So yeah. It says infinite chasm, yeah. Yeah. I guess all of us are right. I suppose I'm correct. You're correct. We're all correct.
the leader of Megaris is after Odessa's estate, and he's tried arranging a marriage for her to take control of it after her
Cory
father
Barlog
dies. But these
confirmed what he
letters
says is
also...
true. Wait, who, Bruno or Cory Barlog himself? Because it's pretty obvious that
One
Cory
of her
Barlog
suitors was killed, and nobody's sure how.
is
Though she's been known to
the
hire
ultimate
other
authority.
mercenaries. It's difficult to tell if Odessa is in the wrong or not.
Okay, so this is basically a clever situation that the game put us in. Um, we don't really know if there's like a bad guy or good guy within the situation. Okay, so I'm gonna read out these things real quick. Okay, so basically, the first thing that we saw was that we should kill her and get her father's estate when she's gone. And the guy who was supposed to marry her suitor, basically they were making good progress, but then he died. But okay, this is also the suitor. This is her estate, like basically her money, right? And here is that Odessa hires mercenaries. So here it seems, although that she's the victim because she's getting hunted down for her money. I'm not
You've
sure,
returned.
but
I
I
hope
mean
with
I
good
kind of am,
news.
sir. But
I'm not sure if
yeah.
it's good or not yet. There were two pieces of proof I found
Do you
in
guys
the
agree with me
garage.
or what?
Perfect. What were the reasons?
One was due to your family's wealth. The other had to do with an arranged marriage.
That's plenty of proof showing I'm the victim here.
After everything I found, I know what's going on.
And what's that?
So did you guys agree with me with my interpretation of this situation? Because I'm trying to see your input. Because the first time I went through this, I was like, yeah, she's probably a victim because, you know. If you guys need to explain, if you guys need me to explain it again, I can do that. The temple is rooted to the realm, but that doesn't really mean that he lifted the realms himself. Like just because
You don't
it's
deserve
rooted
any of
doesn't mean that
this.
it's the realm
You're
itself,
only
right?
trying to live your life.
Like
Of course I am.
that's like
I've
me
done
kind of
nothing
breaking
wrong.
down your
I
door,
just want to
and then
have
I'm
a
like,
healthy father.
and then you're
And
like,
to
well,
start
the
my
door's
journey.
connected to my house, right? Doesn't really mean that, but you said that you sort of had an argument that some kind of orb was inside, some material that basically makes it have the weight of the nine realms. Look, the thing is, I don't like arguing the nine realms because, first off, the nine realms argument is probably like it's probably a weak argument, like in my opinion, you could use it, it's usable. It's just not my kind of argument. But yeah. But if you have like definitive evidence that yes, it holds the Nine Realms weight, then I say go for it. But the thing is that even in the scene itself, it doesn't really look like he flipped the Nine Realms because I'm sure some in-game dialogue would mention it. They would at least say, "Yo, we just got flipped," but it doesn't really imply that. So yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, there's way better arcs. Tyr hid the Unity Stone there, as he thought no one was capable of flipping the Nine Realms. Isn't that kind of like presupposing that it is like the Nine Realms got flipped in the first place, or do you have like a definitive scan that states that yes, Tyr thought that no one could lift the Nine Realms?
Don't worry. You will soon.
My life is being wasted standing around here.
A lot can happen in a small amount of time. Trust me.
So that's it then. I guess there's nothing else to do.
It doesn't have to be goodbye. Why not join my crew?
First time
You
ever
were
seeing you
always on my
I
side.
mean, yeah, I rarely
Plus,
stream,
getting
but
away from here would be
it seems
nice.
like a day to
Very
stream.
true.
I mean, it's
What about your
AIDS.
father?
He's been feeling a lot better, thanks to you.
You
We got
are
Assassin's
someone
Creed
to come
Odyssey.
after him?
I'll be sure to share the information
We got
found with a
Ezio's
few
skin.
people.
I mean,
They won't touch him
not
so long
Ezio's
as
skin,
we have
Ezio's
it.
clothing,
Then I'm
jeez.
happy to have you aboard.
Ezio's clothing? I mean, sounds like a nice day to stream. So far on the stream, we've scaled Klaus Schwab. We've discussed a bunch. So,
Equals my reward.
come on, son. Oh my god, this stupid dog! Yeah, your son. On my fade. Have hidden blades? I'm not sure. I think it just has like normal ass because if we look into the inventory, right? Let's look into the inventory section. Okay. We go into the weapons section. Okay, so we have like a bunch. Okay, we have spears. We have staffs. We have heavy blades, and we have heavy blunts. We have daggers, and we have just like swords, right? That's about it. I don't know about hidden blades. I don't think that they have it here. Though maybe. I'm gonna check here. Shadow of Nyx. A lot of conflict. Become invisible as a shadow. What the hell? We have the Stealth Master. Noise movement and assassination is reduced. Move faster than Hermes as time is slowed for 5 seconds. There's really no hidden blades here. Assassins created with no hidden blade, Marge. Wait, is there? There might be. There might be. I don't know. Because when I do the stealth attacks, it looks pretty quick. I mean, wait. I'm pretty sure the spear is a hidden blade, maybe. Not sure. By the way, Hades, have you played Resident Evil Village and 7?
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Oh crap, someone might see me. Okay. Alright. You play God of War 3, it's the best God of War game? Alright. Okay, by the way, okay, so okay, so listen, Hades. I kind of plan to play Resident Evil with my younger sibling. So I don't know whether to choose between 5 or 6. I've heard people say maybe gameplay wise you should pick like 6, and if you like Leon you should pick 6. I mean, yeah. Resident Evil 5 on the other hand, um it's basically 4 but worse. That's what I've heard. But not that it's bad, but you know. I'll say yes, God of War 3 is definitely key. The only thing about God of War 3 is that I don't know. I think it's too short. The thing is that it's a bit too short, you know. Like I think like you could beat God of War 3 in one day. I suppose then maybe I could get 6 then. I mean, yeah, you're right.
You're going down! Right there!
Oof. Take the Wild West. 6 is good overall since the enemy variety is a lot. Say you'll have zombies that only walk by. Sion's campaign, Chris is more advanced and Jake's more advanced, and all of them have good playstyle styles, but really if the reverse camera. As you playing issue on 5, it's horrible. I mean horrible. I mean, what about split screen though? I don't think you like. Have you played like split screen? Like, would the camera angle be like? Yeah, I mean, if you play split screen, then I don't think there would be like a camera angle problem, since like everybody would be managing their own things.
You don't belong here.
Oof. That took like 3 shots to the head. Damn. You know, I'm way too used to the stealth in Arkham. Halo on 5, but you know how the camera's focused on right normally? Yeah. Yeah, I see why. I understand. Atlas wants to kill Ray was used for that he was changed from weekend and Atlas only. The thing is that, okay, listen, there's a better argument for Atlas than the crushing fingers thing. Okay, so Hades absorbed Atlas's soul, right? If Hades absorbed Atlas's soul, then he pretty much would have Atlas's power, right? He would have his infinite strength. And Kratos beat Hades, therefore Kratos would pretty much be stronger than Atlas slash Hades, right? It's that, you know, that's a way better argument than the you know, the fingers thing, right? You know, who would win, Zeus or Daphos? Obviously Zeus. These are some pretty obvious takes, but yeah. Holy crap.
Time to light the radiant! I got you now! I'm ready for you!
What the hell? Who's this fat ass? Holy crap. These guys. Oh my god.
You have no chance, Vistios. Give up.
I mean, he jumped. Bro, I got jumped by a guy that was like level 12. And I'm like level 9. What the hell? Are Assassination and Assassin's Creed similar to Assassination in the game Manhunt? And these guys have grenades too. The level 12 guy, you know, the fat ass that came out of nowhere. He was the one with the grenades, and it was like level 12. And I was getting jumped by others too. How was I supposed to beat that? But, hold on. I'm not sure, I haven't played Manhunt.
I should try to stay out of sight.
You know, I like the soundtrack to this game. I think it's pretty nice. Alright. So what should our crew look like? Should they be Peaky Blinders? Whatever this is. I guess soy boys. All of them look like freaking. All of them look like they drink Soylent. Or do we get assassins male or assassins female? The soy boys look pretty funny. Which ones should we get?
Something's out there. Get to shelter! The arrows are coming from over there.
I'm not gonna lie, these NPCs are dumber than the ones in Arkham.
I got it!
We went Hercules mythology. Getting me honest, mythology doesn't really scale that high. It's like really overrated. Okay, Cursed Baldur versus Heimdall. Alright, good question. So someone who can't feel anything or someone who can't be hit? Ooh. Okay. Alright. Now this question definitely made me think. Really gotta think about that one. Okay, not low diff. Baldur high diff, because, you know, Heimdall may be smarter, maybe more agile, but I think Baldur would eventually adapt. It does, yeah. Yeah, I just noticed. Because if you do like a stealth attack, then hold on. Let's look closely. Well, I mean, it's a spear, but I guess that's a hidden blade, technically.
I see where they are. There's definitely something there.
Shoot him in the ass.
Seek shelter! Found him!
Alright. And then the mercenary came out of nowhere. Oh my god, bro. Get out of here, you fat! So fat, bro. Get out of here. Got him. I stabbed him in the ass too. Okay. Kratos was able to beat Baldur with the curse if he can, so can't Thor. Yeah, but the thing is that he may have beaten him to hand-to-hand combat eventually. I mean, eventually, the whole curse did like go off, I suppose. So. And by the way, Kratos scales above Thor. Like, hold on. Actually, I actually noticed something. I think Kratos had an easier time beating Thor than he did with Baldur. Because it was a way bloodier battle with. I mean, I don't know if it was because Kratos was rusty, but if you like look at the fights, then you can see Kratos definitely like using more power. Yeah, Curse Baldur is definitely better for CD. I agree. Hades and Poseidon would beat Odin? I mean, that's only a hot take if you have the Norse games above Greek. Hades overall has better hacks, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you try to argue chain scaling. But I don't see how Odin would beat a full power Poseidon. Thor did not beat Kratos because you could hear Thor's voice when he knocks out Kratos. If you're not dead, you wouldn't be able to hear him. I mean, if you're dead, you wouldn't be able to hear him, sorry. Let's free these guys. You're free. So like, oh, thanks for flattering me, bro. I'm so flattered. I'm so flattered, Hades. Dude, you're an Aryan beast. Okay, Hades, you're an Aryan beast. Bro. Dude, you're the Aryan beast, bro. This gem ass chud in my chat. This gem ass chud moderating my chat, dude. He's keeping us safe. He's keeping us safe from the Geordie cooks. It's a ruby ass emerald, dude. Keep gemming on my shoulders. Loot the chests. There's a chest around here. Oh. Alright. Let's go help those guys. I'll save you.
I'll make.
He slandered Eternal Edits, and he changed his name to TJ Dust Rust Guts. Odin might actually buy a conflict. Oof. I mean, Ares victim is kind of crazy. I mean, dude, Ares has some crazy hacks. I mean, he managed to send Kratos to basically his own dimension. I think, like, Ares is underrated. Ares is definitely underrated, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Kratos won because, you know, he got help. But Ares is the, I mean, Ares is the god of war. So, like, dude. Yeah, he has so many hacks. He's probably a beast in CV, I'm not gonna lie. He's definitely a beast in CV. I can see myself debating with him. Absolute victory, yeah, that too. But okay, I'm not gonna lie, the absolute victory point, that might be a contradiction for Ares, because the absolute victory didn't work on Kratos, so perhaps he didn't have that, but Kratos did. Since, you know, the way they used it. But I don't know, maybe you could argue that Kratos can bypass it. He can bypass that kind of hack. But you know, that also might be contradictory. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we could argue that. Wait, no, it actually said, it did say in the novel that Kratos could win every battle. Thank you, Dino.
Ah, I remember the night, Master. I know.
God of War 1, Kratos, no Pandora's box or Baldur cursed. Alright, okay. Hear me out. Double jump. Hear me out, dude. Double jump. God of War 1, Kratos can double jump. And he can make his own laws.
They'll be on high alert here.
God of War 1 Kratos, bro, he can make his own physical laws. I mean, he can make his own laws, bro. Yes, there was a scan. Like in a really old video of mine, I showed that, yeah, he can make his own laws. So what if he made a law where Baldur can't really use it against him? Then it's reps. Then he's cooked, yeah. Yeah, but the magic he has too. I mean, dude, he has magic from Zeus,
The
Athena,
smell
he
of
has
spring is
magic
in
from
the air.
Poseidon.
Reminds me of Sparta.
He has everything, bro. He has everything. This stupid dog. Where you at? There you are. Bum. My man, boy. These dogs are from Ohio, man. These dogs have no right to be this shy.
Carlos, go!
Yeah, I know.
Are you lost, mis Dios?
Turn away!
Yes, I am lost. Thank you for telling me my direction. That's rude. Okay, so I have to. The Army of Hades? Yeah, definitely. It's like four guys in one place. Okay, I think Arkham Batman would beat Arkham Batman would beat them, bro. I've seen like some crazy scaling for Arkham Batman. Yeah, first of all, fear gas. Second of all, you can argue for like Ivy's poison plants to be like about continental. It was implied that like it could like spread across continents, and you know Batman destroyed them pretty easily. Bro, I remember I saw someone trying to argue that yeah, okay, so there was basically someone trying to argue that some JJK character could somehow beat Arkham Batman. I was like, what? See, one of the worst takes I've ever seen is probably someone trying to is definitely someone trying to like freaking say that JJK somehow beats the Arkhamverse. Like that was ass. Like the guy who said that, like I was basically discussing with him. I was like, yo, listen. First of all, Arkham Superman is like freaking. He's like universal at least. And hello, Absolute. What's up, Goat? Speaking of goats, you see that, bro? You know what that is? That's no. I mean, it looks like a goat, so let's just call it a goat. Let's just pretend it's a goat, guys. Yeah, this is you. That's you, dude. That's you, absolutely. See that? You're the goat. You're the goat. You're my goat. What the? Hello, quote-unquote transgender. I saw someone arguing Gojo, Solos, Kratos, and Dante. That's got to be rage bait. That's 100% got to be rage bait. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make them, I'm gonna try to spread them.
I see where they're shooting from.
I'm gonna take cover here. So now they're spreading out, that's good. That's what we want them to do.
Swore they were here.
And by the way, Eddie, someone might report your comment. Someone might report your comment. And the guy's probably rage baiting. The guy's probably rage baiting. It's probably rage bait, 100%. Don't fall for the bait. Don't fall for the bait. And by the way, I only deleted this so you don't get reported. I don't want you getting banned. You're like the only Janny in my chat. You're the only janitor here. That's the only reason why I deleted it. You nagged YouTube? Yeah.
My friend told me they're not around. That noise is annoying.
How did you not see me kill him? Are you freaking stupid? Oh shoot.
I never lose!
Get your ass out of here. Dude, someone's trying to bait us in chat. Someone said, an error came up, please try restarting the stream. Shut up, bro. Nobody's falling for that, trust me. Nobody is falling for that. An error has occurred, guys. Shut up, bro. Nobody cares. Do me and you versus DGA Gaming and the Eternal Editor similar to you, similar to what you did with X-Ray? People fall for that, it's so over. Dude, do I look like other people? I'm Warrior Z. I've seen all the baits. But well, I am awesome. Sure you are. Well, now that you're here, let me ask you. Do you think Kratos or Xenogoku wins? Little guy with empty name. You troll AI generated. The Ares is very funny. Literally who's? They're not literal who's, they're the goats. I mean, at least Kratos is. Jiren gets negged. But nice reference there, buddy. Nice heckin' bigoted dog whistle.
You're back. Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
Nicely done, my friend. Please, take this as thanks.
All in a day's work.
Ares had some of the best lines. Yeah. He did. But he was, like, the thing that kind of bothered me about Hades is that, I mean, no, about Ares, is that, yeah, we got, bro. Freaking aura. He was kind of portrayed as a coward. Which kind of seems accurate to his character in, like, on standpoint. Because, you know, Hades, like, as described in the data book, is supposed to be a coward and has other people do his bidding for him. Though, imagine if instead of Ares, it was actually Hades. Imagine if Hades Made Kratos become his champion. Also, I heard a really large brap in the chat. Heard a really large brap in the chat. There's someone brapping, okay. Imagine instead of what's it, Chaos? Claws of Haze? Interesting. I find them pretty similar, but like okay, in design, yeah, they're similar. But this means that Kratos could just summon like anyone to like fight with him. Definitely is practical. Oh no, I didn't ban him. That was Hades. Hades was the one who deleted his messages. I didn't do crap. You should be thanking the Aryan gem Hades. You should be thanking him. Bro got one-shotted. It says that Leaf X Warrior Z might okay. There's actually you know, plenty of room for my shoulder for you to keep crying on. You can go ahead and do that. Cause that's heckin' haram, okay? That's heckin' haram. You understand me? I don't know. Just he's just baiting. He's just baiting. Probably. It's not too bad. It's not the worst bait I've seen. Could be better. Could be, you know, could be better. He could have at least added a Spadesson with the bait, and then maybe it would have, you know, reached. Maybe it would have baited someone. Leaf 10 always wins. Isn't it like the one from BFDI? Is that the one you're referring to? Because I remember the guy, you know, the big brapper named Sackjack. Apparently, yeah, he was trying to force that. What happened to Hamas 2? Nothing. I mean, he's still around on the shroom. He did get banned, albeit because he was in a soy cord and then he got banned. He's still on the shroom though, so if you want to go talk to him, you could go there. But technically, I don't. Sorry. In my opinion, I don't like the shroom because it's just a Schlog 2.0. It's basically a bunch of name toilets and like, it's just a name. It's just a name toilet circle jerk. It's like very Reddit. It's too Reddit in my opinion. It's too Reddit. Big Chungus, wholesome Big Chungus. Next stream, if I can watch a BFDI, no, I'm not watching that crap. I mean, what am I supposed to? Oh, wait, it's shaped like a horse. Guys, am I schizo or is it shaped like a horse? Relax, guys. I was just trying to tell you guys that this looks like a horse. Stop running. Two from BFDI mocks Kratos. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna take. Yeah. You know, I don't even have to say something. The blood strawmanning that jawline, yeah, he is. Dude, have you seen Kratos' jawline? Especially when he was young? Like, it goes, like, the muscles, you get, it like, goes from side to side, holy crap. It's huge. He can shoot lasers out of his heads. I'm not gonna lie, dude, BFDI gets nagged by, baby Atreus. Baby Atreus opens his eyes, even though Force pronouns it. Okay. Are you sure it's not Zayzem? Are you sure? Because you're being very baited right now. I'm pretty sure it's Zayzem. That's how I remember the show.
Off we go now.
Kratos has to get beard to hide his leafy chin. There was actually an image. There was actually an image of Kratos without a beard. He still has the jawline. The thing is with it just looks like he's like way older. The image itself also kind of looks uncanny, but that's because he doesn't have any eyebrows.
Come on. They'll keep a sharp watch here. Come on.
You go to Captain Cube stream? Alright. Have fun there, bro. Should we go to the main story? I suppose.
I hear good things from my commanders, mercenary. What news do you have?
The Athenian commander is dead. Megaris is ready to fall.
Good. The wolf has ordered the attack. I'm glad you're here to join us in our march to glory.
I'm proud to fight by your side.
Yes, you have earned your place. We will win the day for Sparta and the wolf. Come, we must reach the forward camp.
I am ready.
Follow me. We must prepare for the battle ahead.
So tell me about the wolf.
Yeah, we did. But what you don't know, is that I decided to go all the way back. And the reason is because, oh bro, is because we freaking missed out on the best ending. If we, like, freaking, decided to stick with that, not only would we miss out on the best ending, we'd also have to fight multiple more people. So, I'm trying to, aim for that, yeah. Either way, like, it seems a bit irrational to kill him at this point. Like, if you were just a mercenary, you have this guy, you wouldn't just kill him, right? Because then you have an entire army to fight. You'd be cooked.
He is a great man who leads Sparta to victory against the...
No, no. What's he like as a man? As a father?
He used to be admired. Strong, caring in his way, but sometimes I...
Yes?
Nothing. Just... He gets this faraway look in his eyes. And I sense a sadness there. He is Sparta's general. But he is also made of flesh and blood. Life cannot be lived without some regrets.
Dude, Rainbow Dash gets snagged by... They get snagged by this guy that I'm playing against. Gets snagged by the last Spartan. Dude, Bayonetta's ass. Come on, man. Come on.
This won't be like any other battle I've been a part of.
Έχει τη σαπορία περί του επισιτισμού. Επιθυμώντας των τεκτομαγειρίων φλόγας όπισθεν. Και αφανής είναι.
Is anyone Greek in the chat? Can someone translate this? I don't understand.
Βεβαιούστε ότι η χνευτέα αναπέμπουσε αγγέλους τακτικός. Ού δυνάμεθα προς απομένεστε την ημέρα να ανάπασαν. Αρείτε είδωρ εκ του ποταμού. Βεβαιούστε ότι επαρκέσεστη. Κοτανθεί το επικόν, βεβαιούστε ότι η ύπη τροφήν έλαβον.
I feel tempted to knock him out. I'm not gonna do that. It's very tempting to do so. It's very tempting. Alright. Should we go to war? We could do so, and we could start negging. It's time to go to war.
Are you ready to crush the Athenians?
I'm ready for war.
Prepare for the epic battle. Let's start negging. It's about to go crazy. Well, technically, we already did this battle, and we already negged, but let's neg again.
Send these Athenians to Hades!
Negged.
We've got them now!
Hey, what?
Get over here and fight me!
Oh, no, right, no, right. I thought we got negged. Okay. This guy wants to fight. Okay, bet. Oof. Oof. This guy's no joke. Alright. Get out of here, son. Ooh, get cooked. Alright. This guy here. Alright. We'll give them some L's. Okay. This time we killed more soldiers, damn. Alright. 2 captains. We got the mercenary. And yeah, there we go. Oh, it's good, base coat. I'm glad to have you back, bro. You came back just after we gave them some L's.
The wolf requests the presence of the mercenary.
We shall be up to him in a moment.
With respect, he wishes to see the mercenary alone.
What?
I said the commander
I
wishes...
heard what you said. I just don't understand why.
Those were his orders, sir.
Very well. It appears I have other matters to attend to.
Wait, Hades, the thing is that Poseidon. The thing with Poseidon is that he was stated to be second to Zeus. Technically, he would be above Hades in like, in terms of like overall. Not sure about stronger though. It was like stated within a data book. But if you have like some other scan, then maybe I'll look into it. But from what I'm seeing, like from both God of War 1 like data books and um pretty much Poseidon being Zeus's right hand man, I think that it would be evident that Poseidon would most likely be above him. I have scans that put Persephone on par with Zeus. That's interesting.
The wolf awaits you. You fought well today. For a mercenary. Don't keep the wolf waiting.
Yeah, stand in respect. That's what I thought. That's what I like to see. Stand in respect, son. Yeah. That's what I thought. Stand with respect. Make the way. That's what I thought. And my son too. Bitch ass boy. You too, son. And make some space for the man. Little bitches. Who would win, the whole of the Shari Splinter army? Or full power Omegatsis have burned? I mean, listen, Omegatsis have burned is technically like, he's like...
What do I even say?
He's like way too, he seems way too stunned to fight. Like, it depends on who he's looking at. If he's like, oh my god, CSI in that state, he's technically not really a fighter. He's just looking at you. I feel like a better matchup would maybe be Rapeson.
So you are the champion who won us today. Tell me your name, hero, so that I may greet you as a true warrior.
Here, Pater. It's been a long time.
Impossible. I saw you fall.
I didn't fall. You fucking threw me to my death!
I did what was required of me as a Spartan. I've made my peace with that. You need to as well.
You are my father. You are supposed to protect me.
You were reckless. You forced my hand.
I was protecting my sister because you wouldn't!
The Oracle decreed that Cassandra had to die. Her word is absolute. You know that.
You can't cower behind your sense of duty anymore!
I can't change the past, Alexios.
Cobson is like...
Die a Spartan.
Okay, so my opinion on Chud versus
There's a
Cobson.
large
This is a very
reward
heated debate.
for the mercenary who can
I have a
collect
big bias for
Olmo's
Chud,
head.
but we gotta give Cobson.
Is that why you're
We've
here?
gotta give Cobson some slack, dude. So I think Cobson's obviously stronger, but Chud is faster. It basically comes down to strength versus speed. That's basically what it is. I think it's a tie. I can't decide. Both are, both are the gems that save the shawty. Can't decide, dude.
You've avoided the past long enough. Now you will answer to me! Though you deserve death, there is no honor in vengeance. You must face the ghost of your past battle. And that is a fate worse than death.
I have failed in my duty. I failed to protect you. To protect both of you. I loved you. And your sister. As if you were truly my own. But you were never mine.
What do you mean?
That is a question you should ask your mother.
Wait.
Find your mother.
Find her.
Wherever Merini is, she knows far more than I do.
Where will you go?
To find my honor. Beware of the snakes in the grass, Alexios.
I need to get out of here. I should head back to Varnavas.
And yeah, if Cobb gets if you look hates him, might win. Yeah. I think it's a 50-50, to be honest. Between Cobbs and Chud, it's definitely a 50-50. If Chud manages to speed blitz him, then yeah, Blood is getting aped by the NPCs. Dude, they were literally standing in respect for me, bro. They're my sons. Like I was calling them bitches and they were standing up straight. They ain't doing crap. Oh look, it's Cops and the goat. It's my goat. Alright. Damn. But no gems will ever fight unless it's a really cool variant. True. 4,000 damage, yeah, that eagle is crazy. Yeah, good eye, dude. I saw that before, I was like, what the hell? Alright, we should probably update the boat before we proceed. Okay. So I'm not sure what to update here. Should I update the archers? What is this? I mean, I could unlock that, but I could also get like a second lieutenant. And that could also give some perks. I don't know. Maybe. You know what? Screw it. You think arrow upgrade? We can get that. We can get that when we get like more wood. So do we head off this island or do we try to well, Helios beats Heimdall mid diff. Helios is underrated. That's what I feel like. Dude, Alien X is ass. What is the best soy tuber in your opinion? Uh, you know, it. Good question. Good question. Takes a little bit of thought. It used to be Cops and Talks, but you know, his OC doesn't really hit like as much as it used to be. He doesn't really do the OC that he used to. It doesn't really hit, it doesn't really have that hit anymore, you know. As when he started. But you know, not to be egotistical, but I think I might be the best one. I mean, bro, just look at me, bro. Well, okay, okay. Aside from me, aside from me, hmm. Didn't wasn't like Shotgunner a pretty like someone who used to upload some pretty decent OC? Sure, he was.
So, did you kill your father?
New York
Step
4 minutes.
father. I suppose the
Actually,
gods
it
won't
might go
judge
right
you
now as
too
well.
harshly for a step patricide.
Nikolaus raised me, trained me. He was my father, even if he did try to kill me.
Is that better or worse? No matter. Yours isn't the only complicated family in the world.
Thanks. I'm glad to have you around, Varnavas.
I'm happy to be here. Would anything else help?
Finding my mater. She's alive, Varnavas. At least, Nikolaos thought so.
Some good news, praise Ira. What's your plan? What course should I set, Captain?
For now, we go to Fokis. Elpinor said he'd meet me there. He owes me money. And an explanation.
Aye, Alexios. And let's seek the wisdom of the Pythia while we're there. If anyone has answers for you, it's the Oracle of Delphi.
If I have any other hobbies, yeah. I mean, if you want to know which ones, like I don't often like even now, it's like on the afternoon. I make sure to do my tasks way before, so that I have time later on in the day. So what I like to do is basically like Tuesdays, Thursdays. That's when I have boxing. And then normally I like to go to the gym for like an hour every day, like around 5 hours. I mean, no, 5 days a week. Sorry. Holy crap! What am I saying? I just ESL'd out so hard. I am not built for 5 hours every day in the gym, dude. Unless I take some steroids, of course. But yeah, about an hour every day. Five days a week. But yeah, I do. But I barely do it these days. I should probably get into it again. Nowadays, I just do boxing more. Who's my favorite boxer? You've got to give it to the legends. I like Ernie Shavers a lot. But I got to give it to the guy, Muhammad Ali. I got to give it to him. But Ernie Shavers, definitely up there.
I'll think about it.
Good. You know, kings and queens travel to Fokis to consult the Pythia. She can start wars or end them. They say that...
Yes, I know. That's enough oracle talk for now.
Back to business. You know where to meet Elpinor, I suppose?
His home is in Pilgrim's Landing. But Nikolaos' last words to me were a warning of snakes in the grass.
Sounds like you should make extra preparations.
Elpinor is the one who should prepare.
Meet me at Apollo's temple in Delphi when you're done dealing with the snakes. Oh, and Alexios, in all the excitement I nearly forgot. Terrible things have happened to your home.
That old house. It was barely standing to begin with.
I meant Kefalonia. A sickness has spread across the island. They say it started in Kausos. There doesn't seem to be a cure. Many have died.
Malaka. That priest was right.
Just say the word. We can return to Kefalonia whenever you wish.
Thanks, Varnavas. I'll keep that in mind. Let's go. Elpinor has a lot of explaining to do.
Wait, dude, you fell asleep to my voice? Bro, good morning, bro. Yeah, well, glad I could help. And yes, he does look like the Gravedigger from Ghost of Sparta. But I'm also we've been streaming for like 2 hours and a half. Technically more than that, including the other stream. It was a pretty jammy stream, guys. Hopefully we can do more like this. But yeah. It was good. And I'll see you chuds next time. Alright. See you, SARS.